Welcome to another technology demonstration by XIO. My name is Hollis Beal, and I'm the Technical Director for the Cloud Business Group. Today we're going to show you how the ISE can get more than 2 to 4 times the performance from individual hard drives than any other solution. This demonstration is going to use the VMware VAAI integration as the engine for producing load on the hard drives. This method was chosen so that you can do the same test in your lab with minimal setup effort and time. We are going to use the ISE management software's VMware integration to initiate the clone operations, but you can also script this functionality with VMware's Power CLI to obtain the same effect. In this demo, you're going to see the IOPS from each individual hard drive in the ISE 730 storage system using the ISE Performance Adapter for Windows Performance Monitor. This performance monitoring tool is included with the ISE management software and leverages the Windows Performance Monitor framework to visualize detailed system performance information. The ISE was developed over 5 years and with $100 million by Seagate Technologies, the largest producer of enterprise hard drives in the world. In addition to fundamental design enhancements of the ISE, several changes were made in the firmware of the hard drives that together allow the ISE to get 2 to 4 times more performance than every other storage system that uses hard drive technology. We're going to be performing this demonstration on the Hyper ISE 730 storage system. This is a second-generation hybrid storage array from XIO that utilizes 30 hard drives and 10 SSDs. Now, hard drive performance in any hybrid storage array architecture is critical, as all the data that's not on the SSDs must be serviced by the HDDs. And this is where having 2 to 4 times the hard drive performance over any other storage array gives the ISE a tremendous advantage. On the source disk group, we created a single Windows 2008 VM that was thick provisioned with eager zeroing to fully allocate the VM space. We then initiate the VAAI-enabled copies and make 10 copies of the source VM to the destination disk group. So in this test, we're going to create 1 terabyte of VM data from a single source image. This is the interface that we're going to use to show you the hard drive performance. On the top of the screen, we're going to look at the IOPS of each individual SSD and HDD device in the ISE. The window on the bottom shows the throughput of the SSD and HDD devices, and these windows are synchronized to allow for you to see what's happening with IOPS and throughput during the demonstration. Now, you aren't going to see any activity on the SSDs, as only the hard drives are going to be involved in the clone operations for this test. If we started load after the clone operations, you would then see the SSD activity increase as hot blocks of data are migrated up to the SSDs. A future technology demonstration will show how effective the ISE is in migrating data between hard drives and solid-state disks. Now, one thing to keep in mind as you're watching this is the limited performance of enterprise hard drives in everyone else's array. Typically, we can say that a 15K enterprise hard drive can get somewhere between 150 to 200 IOPS. A 10K RPM drive can go somewhere between 125 to 150 IOPS, and a SATA or nearline SAS hard drive is somewhere in the range of 85 to 100 IOPS. Now, that last one is important as there are some arrays out there that actually use SATA or nearline SAS disks as the main storage medium. Now remember, all data that doesn't go into SSD must be serviced by the hard drives that are backing it, and that's where hard drive performance really matters. We can see that when the VMware clones are started, there's immediate activity on the hard drives. We can see individual hard drive IOPS in the color green reaching over 500 IOPS per drive. Now, this is 2 to 4 times faster than drives in any other storage array. We can also see the throughput of the individual drives reaching between 60 to 80 megabytes a second. Now, this behavior lasts for the duration of the test, which we're going to speed up to the end. In total, it took the ISE 37 minutes and 33 seconds to write 1 terabyte of virtual machine data. This equates to a clone rate of a little over 443 megabytes a second. So a single 100 gig VM would have been cloned in a little under 4 minutes. You have just seen proof that the ISE can enable hard drives to run 2 to 4 times faster than the same drives in everyone else's array, achieving between 400 to 600 IOPS per drive. You have also seen the effect of the VMware VAAI copy offload functionality and the impact that it will have on the hard drives in your environment. Thank you for your time to view this demonstration. For more information, please visit our website at www.x-io.com or email us at fastforever@x-io.com.